Gabriel Gatehouse reporting. As we know, protests and strikes in China are frowned upon by authorities, but now more than 10,000 workers are reported to have joined a strike at a factory in the mainland which makes shoes for brands including Nike and Adidas.
Well, the dispute originally started 2 weeks ago at an industrial plant owned by the footwear giant Yuen in Guangdong province. And these pictures filmed on Monday show police clashing with the workers on strike. Now, the strikers say their employer has failed to make its agreed payments into Social Security and housing funds. The company has agreed to make concessions, but workers have turned them down.
And joining me now via webcam from New York is Kevin Slayton from China Labor Watch, a group that promotes workers' rights in China. Kevin, thank you so much for joining us. If you take a look at the crux of the problem, it seems like social insurance issues has been a long-standing issue and one which mainland workers will no longer tolerate given improved legal and rights awareness.
Yeah, I think you make a good point. Workers over the past few years have started to realize that social insurance can benefit them, whereas in maybe a few years ago, because of some policy issues, social insurance that was provided to workers could not be transferred to another city or back home if the workers left their current employer. But policy changes have made that possible for workers to take those benefits with them. And as workers have realized this, they've realized that they haven't been paid these benefits for years, and now they want them. And in many cases, like in this case with this large strike, the workers are demanding this back pay for the past few years.
That's why we've seen an increase in labor activism in the mainland. How do you think will this be resolved between employers and employees?
Well, in this particular case, nothing has really happened in terms of negotiation. As far as we know, the workers haven't even seen the management. They've gotten a letter that really just sort of washes over the whole issue, but never really talks about the workers' demands. We're hoping that they're going to the manager's going to step out of their offices and talk to the workers, and hopefully the brand companies that you talked about before can also get involved and come to a resolution that is pleasing to all sides.
But on a macro level, Kevin, is this strike and other strikes that have happened of late a sign of increase? Is a sign that the economy is indeed slowing down?
I don't know that this is directly related to the economy slowing down. I've heard this from some others as well. There's been strikes just recently. Just this weekend, there was a strike at another shoe factory of workers complaining of low wages. So there isn't necessarily a larger economic issue attached to this. I think it really has to do with a policy issue and a worker awareness issue. Workers, younger workers especially, are more willing to stand up for their rights. And now that they've realized that they haven't been paid something that is essentially theirs by law for years, they want it back. And workers are standing up and they're working together. And this is a good thing for the worker movement in China.
Kevin Slayton, thank you so much for your insights from China Labor Watch in New York.
Well, let's stay with China. Some key economic news is due out in around about a few hours' time.